welcome back to the channel. One of the great things about being in the fragrance game and having this as a hobby is the fact that you will literally never get bored with it. There is so much out there to explore and to discover, and it's really great that a lot of houses now are offering discovery sets where they provide you a number of samples for you to kind of go through and familiarize yourself with the house and with the different scents that they offer. And this is a great one. I've just gotten this one in. This is January Scent Project. And really nice presentation for this. It's rather simple, but it's very nicely done. Has a slide out box there. Of course, I've already taken the fragrances out. But personalized card, a note that is sent by the owner, John Beeble, and these nice little cards for each fragrance that has artwork on the one side. You flip it over and it's got the note breakdown on the back. So as an artist, I really appreciate that touch. They also send out tester strips for you for each of the fragrances, which also was a great touch. This house, it looks like it started around 2015. At least that's when its first fragrance was released, and they've just put one out as recently as last year, 2019. Seems like a very unique set of fragrances here. Just looking at the note breakdowns for each of these, I'm really excited about giving these a try, and I thought I would take you along for the ride. So let's get started with the first one. These are some unusual names, and I'm sure there's probably a story behind each one of these that I am not aware of. But I will do my best to pronounce the names. This first one, it looks like it should be pronounced burvuvu. And again, here is the card for that one. And as far as the notes, this is a cedar amber spice fragrance. The notes are geranium, Canadian white cedar, red cedar, Texas cedar, rose, patchouli, ginger, amber, Tonkin musk, mushroom, henna, basil, honey, castoreum. So let's check this one out. We're going to spray the strip here. That's very nice. You definitely pick up on the cedar notes in this one. Of course you would. I mean, there's 3 different types of cedar here. So just very little of the geranium rose combo. You get a little bit of spice from the ginger. So very, very nice fragrance. This one really, it kind of takes me back. I've got really good memories of some of the houses that we lived in when I was a kid. One of the houses, my dad had lined the closets with cedar, and I remember just being in there, like playing hide and seek and things like that. Just remembering the smell of it. It was just always so fragrant, and you know, the combination of that and freshly laundered clothes. Yeah, so that's kind of what it reminds me of. It seems like it would be a very comforting scent. All right, moving on to the next one, we're going to take a look now at selperniku. Again, I'm going to do the best I can pronouncing these names. Here's the artwork for that one. And the note breakdown is salt, milk, fruit. That's the type of fragrance. The notes are apricot, immortelle, butter, cardamom, petitgrain, chamomile, milk, cypress, juniper, tobacco, sandalwood. So anytime that I see that milk note, I'm a little intrigued. I mean, funny thing is that I've heard some people say that they've smelled other people that smell like milk, which to me is weird. I mean, that can't be a compliment. But let's see what we have here. So yeah, right off the top, I mean, you definitely get that apricot note, that that peachy kind of smell, which I don't normally like, but it doesn't really appeal to me. I don't like peaches either, really, even to eat. But this is nice, very bright. It's got a creamy nuance to it that could be for a number of reasons. I mean, it's got the butter in there, and then maybe also the milk as well. That milk note. But yeah, I mean, this to me is a totally wearable scent. Just very bright, uplifting. Yeah, so as far as the first one was concerned, the burvuvu being just a comforting, I could see that one as being a very relaxing scent that would be good for all the time. This one here, I think would be a real pick me up, something to wear when you want to feel good. It's very very nice. I like this one. All right, on to the next. This is going to be eiderantler. This is really the only one that I had heard anything about. This being a fougere, I've heard that it's really nice, and it's actually on the card here. It is termed an ivy fougere. The notes of which are lavender, green leaves, moss, pink pepper, lavandin, champa leaf, ivy, elemi, fir cone, hay, oak wood, cashmere, vetiver, musk. So all of these have a lot of notes to them. Very complex scents that, of course, we might just be picking up just a few of the notes right here at the outset with the openings. Very clean. Yeah, this is a nice fougere. You definitely get a ton of green notes in here. I mean, you've got the green leaves, you've got ivy, you've got the fir cone, and some woods there. Wow, 3 for 3. I mean, I really enjoy all three of these so far. Very nice. Our next sampling is going to be Smolder Rose. This rightfully should have been the first one that I went to, or that I started with, just because I'm a big fan of rose. But it just, as I laid them out, this is where this one fell, right in the middle. But there's the art card for that one. This is a smoke and rose. The notes are damask rose, bergamot, saffron, roasted seashells. That's interesting. Frankincense, elderflower, patchouli, cade, agar, and labdanum. So this is a bright rose that goes a little fruity, and I guess that would be maybe the elderflower that tends to have a fruity berry like nuance to it. So it definitely is smoky. This is a very interesting take, I think, on a rose fragrance. This is very unique, very different from any that I've tried before. So that's always a good thing. I like this one as well. I mean, it is a very nice smoky rose scent, but just adding that extra element of the berries in there makes it very very interesting. That's totally wearable for me as well. So yeah, this if I went to try to get a full bottle of any of these, this would be a very hard pick. You know, where would I start first? I'm liking all of these. It's so much easier when you find ones that you definitely don't like. The next one we're going to try out is Vaporous Syndrome. And this one is wood spice, floral, or actually floral vapor. The notes are lilac, green leaves, apple, turmeric, black pepper, jonquil, mahogany, cedar, agar, davana, black currant, cumin, coffee, sandalwood, ambergris. Very unique scent. When I say unique, I never mean that in a bad way. I always mean that in a good way. I would always find another descriptive if I didn't like it. Yeah, I like this one. A huge player in this one right off the top is the apple. I really get a strong whiff of the apple here. Some green in there as well. A little bit of woods. And I'm wondering where the coffee comes in. That could provide a very interesting, nice element to this fragrance. I wonder if you really do pick it up at some point during the drawdown. Not really getting it right now. I don't think. But yeah, I mean, this to me, I mean, if someone smelled this on you, this could be a major conversation starter in itself. I mean, I could just see someone saying, well, "What are you wearing?" And you know, well, first of all, telling them the name of it, and they're going to go, "Huh?" Vaporous Syndrome. Very very interesting. I'd like to learn the background, the story behind his choosing that particular name. The next one is Sarin. So it's this one's it was a little easier to pronounce, and I probably out of all of them I probably pronounced this one wrong. So this one is definitely, I mean, it's stronger, more potent right out of the gate. Man, that one just, this one hits you in the face. Very strong. That's the artwork for it there. This one has less notes listed here on the card. This is an incense perfume with notes of marigold, sage, heliotrope, and incense. So definitely you're getting that. I'm not too, I mean, I've smelled like marigold essential oils, so I mean, I kind of know in a roundabout way what, that smells like scent wise. So I guess that's what I'm picking up here in addition to the incense. But again, this is another one that is just, it's truly unique. I mean, very appealing. And it's not very often that you find truly unique scents that are also very wearable as well. And I think that all of these so far have fit into that category. I like that one as well. So this is number 7. I'm wondering if I'm going to finally get to one that I don't like. I mean, it would be kind of odd if it were the very last one, but so this one is dinudisit. Dinudisit. That is the artwork for it. And then the notes for this one is a sea flower fragrance. Bergamot rue, narcissus, jasmine, caramel, celery seed, ocean accord, oak moss, amber, beeswax, patchouli, vetiver. So yeah, you definitely get the celery seed. I mean, this smells like a stalk of celery. So the question is, do you want to smell like a stalk of celery? You know, it's not unappealing though. I mean, I don't like eating celery unless it's with wings and a lot of ranch. But again, I mean, it's like you can't not like this for some reason, and it probably has to do with the supporting notes here. But I mean, typically, I mean, if you've got a more aquatic leaning fragrance, like I mean, I would think this would be. I mean, it says it's a sea flower fragrance. It has the ocean accord in it. You know how you would go about imagining that celery seed or celery would be a good component of a fragrance like this. But yet, it put all together, it does work. Now, the only thing about this one is that it is reminding me of maybe like a room spray, maybe. So a nice, fresh, appealing scent, but not necessarily one that you would wear on you. You know, maybe something that you would spray in your room. I mean, I could see walking into a department store and you know, and this would be a room spray that you would pay like $40, $50 for. But I mean, I can't say, and that might be my least favorite, just because of that fact. But I can't say that I don't like it. There's something like really great about all of these. Um, I think for one reason or another, they would be very enjoyable scents, whether you are wearing them on yourself or you're using it as a room spray. Um, I hope that's not offensive in any way, but that's not how it was intended. But a very nice collection. I have really enjoyed sampling these, and I look forward to giving them a full wearing. So I might have a part two for this video, maybe coming back and just giving my overall impressions after I've had a time or a chance to wear these for a day or so. And I would probably start with the burvuvu. And interestingly enough, that is the first one that we sampled today. But that one really appealed to me just for nostalgia reasons. And it's just got that very comforting feel or vibe to it that I think I would really enjoy. So anyway, stay tuned possibly for part two of this. If you've been able to try this house and you have any comments, any impressions yourself that you would like to share, please do so in the comments. I would love to hear what you think. Also, if you haven't taken the time yet and you are enjoying the content of this channel, please take a moment to subscribe. Hit that notifications icon as well so that you will be notified each time that I upload a new video. I'm going to try to do things like this, just very different things that will take you along on this journey that I'm on. You know, as far as discovery. So it might be sample sets or just unusual things or, you know, even designers. I mean, of course, I love my designer fragrances as well. And there's a couple of new releases that I'm really looking forward to. So that's kind of the things that I'm going to be including in my videos. So I hope you'll stick around, you'll support the channel. And until the next time, see ya.